And that is a little bit patchy. Because it is just a little bit on the patchy side. Blush is really tough, you know, like it has to have the right blend. I can tell this is not going to be like a favorite. It's not terrible. Yeah, that's just not my favorite. To the bronzer now and just please work. Please, for the love of God. Please work. Please, for the love of God. So I'm not loving this palette, you guys. Sadly, I don't like it.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
That one is super pigmented. That is super rich. Blend this brighter pink out. All right, this brown shade is being quite difficult as far as going over the lid at all. It just really fluffs right off and it doesn't really want to blend into the more cranberry shade. So I'm having a tough time with that. We do to remedy here. This just kind of looks like a mess. Looks like a mess. Why is this not working for me? The way that these blend, they really do kind of move up and out and fade quite a bit as you work them in. I'm a little on the fence right now. I want to see how this wears. So my fingertips found their way into a bunch of glitter. So I do know that I love that. This layer of bright to this look that I felt it needed. Now the blending of the chocolate shade was a little bit difficult. You can see there is like a little tiny patch that is kind of driving me nuts, to be honest. I did have to work a little extra hard with these shadows. I hate saying that. I didn't want that to be the experience. I just did have a few blending issues. However, on the bright side, no fallout. This face palette though is not, it's not for me. This is just not for me. I actually went back in a different blush. I felt like it needed a little more blending and a little extra something. This is the shade Rosy Brown. You know what this look needs? More highlight. And I mean, you can see immediately the difference between what I have over here, which is from the Needs palette, to this. Like, it's just a whole different thing. It's amazing to me what lashes, liner, and a little sparkle can really do to transform a look if you really look at what I had going on. Before all of that, this is like a totally different thing. And now that I'm looking in the monitor, I'm like, oh, I really like my makeup today. and do an extreme close-up and show you guys exactly what was happening with this product, because sadly I won't be reaching for it again. Sadly, the face palette is a pass, and overall the eyeshadow, you guys, it wore so-so. I did have a difficult time blending. They didn't wear as long as I really wanted them to, even though I used a great, eyeshadow base from NARS that has been making everything that I try just kind of kicked up a notch. There was quite a bit of a fade by the end of the day. So beyond blending and it fading, and the metallics were a little bit chunky on the lay down. Like sometimes there are metallics out there that will just grip onto the lines in your eyelid, and it kind of did that, which made me just take a pause and a breath. And I tried to wet my brush and remedy it. For me, this first try was a little bit disappointing. She has been making videos forever. I don't want this to come off the wrong way whatsoever, because she deserves a big moment. So I am going to try more of the palette.
We shall see how that goes.
But you can kind of see the eye look faded, and I'm sure you saw me kind of struggle through putting the eye look on all together. We were all there. I'm sorry, this video is such a bummer. I really did not want to have a bad makeup day or a struggle applying it, but that's kind of what happens sometimes when you review as much as I do. Looks like a mess.